begin with the growing number of cases. This is News 6 at 11. Getting results. I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Lisa Bell. The state recording another new high with more than 3,800 reported cases since yesterday, nearing 90,000 since the pandemic began. More than 700 of the new cases are from Central Florida. Orange County saw 374 new cases. Seminole reported 125. Lake, Brevard, and Volusia all had 60 or more new cases. Osceola adding 34, and now Orange County will join Osceola with a mask mandate that goes into effect in just about an hour. News 6's Eric Sandoval starts our coverage tonight live in downtown Orlando. And Eric, are the bars and people ready for this?
Well, I spoke with a lot of people here in downtown Orlando tonight, Lisa, and, some say they forgot their masks. One woman said she was refusing to wear one because she thinks the whole coronavirus thing is a complete lie. Regardless, as you said, in 1 hour, everybody's going to need to wear one of these. Friday night in downtown Orlando, right before new rules go into effect requiring face masks to be worn in public.
That's my thing, is like you're going to wear a mask to go drink and you're going to have to move your mask to drink. So
I think people are antsy to come out, and I think they're willing to do just about anything to have this privilege not taken away from us again.
John Sanfilippo runs 6 bars in the downtown area, including the Beecham. He says his staff is required to get their temperatures taken before they enter the building, and we watched as they all wore masks. Signs in the front now say his customers will need to wear one too.
All we can do is, encourage people to wear the mask. We've ordered a bunch of masks, so if our customers show up now without masks, we'll have masks to give them.
Mayor Jerry Deming's executive order takes effect on Saturday. It requires everyone living in or visiting Orange County to wear a mask in public when it's not possible to social distance. Exceptions include children under 2, face masks impairing an existing health condition, people who don't have to work face-to-face or where face masks might not be compatible with their duties, or exercising while being socially distant. Sanfilippo says he has everything ready, even if he says wearing a mask at a bar could be awkward.
People are trying to do it, but again, it's hard to go out and socialize and have a mask on.
Now, the city of Orlando is supporting this. Deming says as for policing this, he's really leaving it up to people to report businesses who are not enforcing this new mask mandate. He says the Florida Department of Health will visit those buildings and they'll work with the management to set up best practices so that they can follow these CDC guidelines. We are live in downtown Orlando tonight. Eric Sandoval getting results. News 6. Back to you.
Eric, thank you.